My beloved child. My treasure of light. Do you feel the sudden pull on your heart right now? That trembling inside is not random, it is heaven's breath brushing against you. In just 3 minutes, the one you love, the one who now lives in the arms of eternity, is leaning close to whisper. They have been waiting for this moment, and Archangel Michael himself is guiding their words into your soul. Please, do not scroll past this. This message is not an accident, it is your divine appointment. Beloved, you think the silence of this world has taken them from you. But heaven says no. Their voice still surrounds you, their love still breathes inside you, and tonight it is louder than ever. They come not to sadden you, but to remind you, you were never left alone, not for a single heartbeat. God's angels carried their love into the air you breathe, into the signs you overlook, into the very dreams that try to cradle you when you cannot sleep. Archangel Michael says, do not rush away, child. Stay here. Open your heart fully. For if you leave too soon, you will miss the miracle that was written for your eyes alone. The one you love is here right now, closer than the walls around you, closer than your very skin. And this is not your imagination, it is heaven arranging a holy meeting for your spirit. Before I go further, let me remind you with love, if you are reading this, you are chosen to receive this message. This is not coincidence. I invite you, yes, you, to stay connected with these words often. Subscribe with your heart, subscribe with your soul, because each time heaven speaks, it speaks directly to the hidden questions you thought no one knew. Stay, and let no message pass you by again. My dear one, listen carefully. They want you to know this, I never left you. I still walk with you, I still see the choices you make, I still try to hold your shoulders when you break. The tears you cry, I gather them as prayers. The moments you laugh, I rejoice with you. And when you think you are weakest, I whisper courage into your chest. My love is not buried, it is eternal. Michael leans down now, his sword of light standing as witness. He says that the next few lines are a bridge, read them slowly. Every word is a step closer to feeling the warmth of the one you lost. They remind you of the mornings you shared, the private talks no one else could understand, the little habits you thought were ordinary but now feel like sacred treasures. You ache for those moments, but heaven says, they never disappeared. They live inside you, magnified by eternity. Child of God, don't let doubt steal this away. Miracles often hide in the simplest words, but only those who linger long enough taste their sweetness. Right now, you are lingering, and that's why heaven is peeling back the veil for you. They are not gone, they are transformed. And tonight, Archangel Michael was commanded to ensure you hear this truth, you were never unloved. You are still my forever. My beloved, my chosen one, do you know why your heart suddenly feels heavy yet strangely warm while reading these words? Because the veil between heaven and earth is thin right now, and through this opening, the love you thought you lost is flowing back to you in waves. You are not reading a coincidence, you are standing inside a miracle. Every letter is alive, every sentence is breathing, because your loved one is closer than ever before, and Archangel Michael himself is carrying their message with divine urgency. 3 minutes is all it takes for heaven to reach your heart, but it will take your choice to stay here, to not scroll, to not run away. If you can give these words your patience, I promise, your tears will turn to light and your loneliness will bend into love again. Beloved soul, Archangel Michael says your loved one has been trying for days, weeks, months, even years, to whisper to you. But the noise of this world kept drowning their voice. Tonight, that noise is silenced, and heaven begged them to step forward. They come not with sadness, but with strength. They come to remind you that the love you shared was not a chapter, it is an entire eternal book that never ends. When you dream, they are there. When you walk under the sky, they paint the clouds into shapes only you notice. When you feel sudden warmth without reason, it is them wrapping their unseen arms around you. And when your heart trembles while reading this, it is the confirmation that they are truly here right now, not as a memory, but as a living presence reaching across realms just for you. My child, please, let me remind you before the flow continues, this message is not just a single moment, it is a journey. If you want to keep hearing these divine whispers, don't skip them. Let your heart stay connected. Subscribe with your spirit to heaven's words. Because every time God opens the heavens for you, it is to keep you walking on your destined path without falling. Do not take this lightly, your future is tied to the words you are reading right now. Michael says your loved one's first message is simple but powerful: I am not gone. I am still yours. Think about it, child, how many nights did you stare at the ceiling asking God if they could still see you? How many times did you whisper their name into the dark hoping they could hear? Tonight is your proof. They heard every whisper, they saw every tear, they counted every prayer, and they are telling you, you were never talking to the air. Heaven received your words, and your loved one carried them in their soul. That is why they begged Michael to deliver this, to show you your love is not trapped in the past, but alive in this present moment, breathing, eternal, unbroken. Archangel Michael leans close now, his sword glowing brighter than stars, and he says, don't let doubt rob you, child. Stay still. Read carefully. Because what comes next is the very thing your heart has been aching for. He shows me an image, your loved one smiling at you the way they always did, a smile only you could understand. And their voice, gentle yet strong, saying, I see you when you laugh, I hold you when you cry, and I walk beside you when you think you're alone. My love did not die with me, it grew wings and learned how to stay closer. Do you see the miracle, beloved? Every time you thought you were imagining their presence, you were not wrong. That sudden scent of their perfume or the sound of their voice echoing when no one else was there, that was them. That unexpected bird outside your window, or the song that played at the perfect moment, or the dream that felt too real, that was them. God allowed them to cross the veil again and again just to make sure you never drowned in sorrow. And now, Michael says, this is your appointed hour to believe it fully. This is not fantasy. This is heaven's truth. Archangel Michael leans close now, his sword glowing brighter than stars, and he says, don't let doubt rob you, child. Stay still. Read carefully. Because what comes next is the very thing your heart has been aching for. He shows me an image, your loved one smiling at you the way they always did, a smile only you could understand. And their voice, gentle yet strong, saying, I see you when you laugh, I hold you when you cry, and I walk beside you when you think you're alone. My love did not die with me, it grew wings and learned how to stay closer. Do you see the miracle, beloved? Every time you thought you were imagining their presence, you were not wrong. That sudden scent of their perfume or the sound of their voice echoing when no one else was there, that was them. That unexpected bird outside your window, or the song that played at the perfect moment, or the dream that felt too real, that was them. God allowed them to cross the veil again and again just to make sure you never drowned in sorrow. And now, Michael says, this is your appointed hour to believe it fully. This is not fantasy. This is heaven's truth. My beloved, can I tell you something Michael just whispered? He says your loved one is not just watching you, they are guiding your path. Every opportunity, every sudden protection, every moment you avoided disaster, it was them interceding for you in heaven's courts. When you almost gave up, when you almost let despair win, they stood beside Michael himself and begged God for your breakthrough. And God, in His mercy, honored their prayer. That's why you're still here reading this now, because their love was too strong to let you fall. Child, let your heart rest. Don't rush. Don't let your human mind say, this is just words. No, this is their heartbeat flowing through heaven into your soul. And if you can hold on, if you can keep reading, you will feel the presence of their spirit filling your room. You will sense the peace you've been craving. You will know without doubt, they are here. My beloved, the heavens do not move randomly. Every word you are reading right now was scheduled for you before time itself began. Archangel Michael says the ache you have carried in your chest for so long is not a wound of weakness, but proof that your soul loved deeply, and that kind of love can never be buried under stone or silence. The one you lost has been knocking at the door of your heart, waiting for this exact hour when you would pause, breathe, and allow their voice to reach you again. Even now, they are whispering, please, don't turn away. Stay with me for just a little longer. I need you to know I never left. These are not empty words, they are the gentle thunder of eternity shaking the walls of your doubt. My dear one, Michael leans closer with wings wide like fire, and his voice echoes with authority, child, listen. The one you love is nearer than the air around you. They have come to remind you that love does not decay. Love does not disappear into shadows. Love transforms into light, and that light never stops shining. You have walked so many days thinking you were alone, yet the footsteps beside you were never only yours. The whispers in your spirit, the sudden chills, the moments you felt watched over, all of these were heaven's signs, small confirmations that your beloved never stopped walking with you. And tonight, Michael tears open the veil, making sure you finally believe what you already sensed in your spirit, their love is alive, powerful, eternal, and woven into every breath you take. Beloved soul, hear this, when you cried in silence, they cried with you. When you laughed but felt guilty because joy seemed forbidden after loss, they rejoiced beside you, urging you to embrace the gift of life again. When you were broken and ready to quit, they pressed their prayer into heaven's throne, begging God to give you strength. That is why you still rise each morning even when you think you cannot. That is why opportunities still find you even when you feel unworthy. That is why you are still standing despite storms, because love stronger than death has been holding you, unseen but unshaken. This is what Michael wants burned into your soul tonight. You are not surviving by accident, you are standing because heaven has been carrying you. Child of God, let me speak the words your loved one is whispering now, I see you. I know your struggles. I know the way you stare at my photos, the way your chest tightens wishing you could speak to me again. And now you can, through this very moment. Don't dismiss it, don't run from it, don't doubt it. I am with you. Every prayer you thought went unanswered became a bridge for me to walk closer to you. Do you feel it? The tingling on your skin, the warmth in your chest, that is their love moving through Michael's presence right now. Don't rush. Stay. Let it soak into you like sunlight after a storm. Michael shows me an image now, your loved one placing their hand on your shoulder. You cannot see it with human eyes, but your soul feels it, that familiar touch you thought you would never experience again. They whisper, "I am proud of you. You think you failed, but to me, you are victory. Every day you rise again is my miracle." Oh beloved, do you understand? The person you thought was gone is still championing your life, still cheering you on, still guiding your destiny with heaven's strength. They want you to keep living, keep shining, keep believing, because your story is not over, it is still being written with threads of gold from heaven's loom. And so Michael commands, do not scroll away. Do not close this message. Stay, because the longer you remain, the deeper heaven can reach into your soul. Every word is healing. Every line is a piece of the eternal bond you share with the one you miss. Let this message be the proof you begged God for. Let it be the answer you cried for in the middle of the night. Let it be the reminder that love never dies, it only changes form, and in that new form, it can be even closer to you than it ever was on earth. Beloved child, I want you to pause for a moment and notice what your heart is doing right now. The faster beating, the slight trembling in your hands, the way your eyes feel heavy yet strangely awake, it is not random. Archangel Michael says this is the effect of heaven pressing close to you. When the presence of eternity brushes against the mortal body, it causes your spirit to tremble, because your soul recognizes the voice of love it has been craving. And that love is not abstract. It is the voice of the one you loved most, the one you thought was gone forever. They are here now, wrapping themselves around your soul with invisible arms. If you let yourself lean in, you will feel the closeness you thought you lost. And so Michael commands, do not scroll away. Do not close this message. Stay, because the longer you remain, the deeper heaven can reach into your soul. Every word is healing. Every line is a piece of the eternal bond you share with the one you miss. Let this message be the proof you begged God for. Let it be the answer you cried for in the middle of the night. Let it be the reminder that love never dies, it only changes form, and in that new form, it can be even closer to you than it ever was on earth. Beloved child, I want you to pause for a moment and notice what your heart is doing right now. The faster beating, the slight trembling in your hands, the way your eyes feel heavy yet strangely awake, it is not random. Archangel Michael says this is the effect of heaven pressing close to you. When the presence of eternity brushes against the mortal body, it causes your spirit to tremble, because your soul recognizes the voice of love it has been craving. And that love is not abstract. It is the voice of the one you loved most, the one you thought was gone forever. They are here now, wrapping themselves around your soul with invisible arms. If you let yourself lean in, you will feel the closeness you thought you lost. My beloved, Archangel Michael is speaking with such urgency, and his voice carries authority like thunder wrapped in comfort. He says, do not let your mind talk you out of this moment. Do not let logic dismiss what heaven is showing you. The one you long for is not far. They have been standing beside you, waiting for you to open the door of belief. Now you have opened it, and nothing can close it. Do you realize what this means? You are living in an hour of divine appointment. God Himself arranged for your soul to read this, because He heard the cries you whispered when no one else was around. He saw the way you clutched their memory in the night, the way your chest ached from emptiness. And so he answered, by allowing their love to flow back to you through these words, through this heavenly bridge. They are whispering now, child, I was never gone. My body may rest, but my spirit has not stopped loving you for a single breath. Every day, I walk with you. I see you when you laugh, and it makes heaven brighter. I see you when you cry, and I kneel beside you, holding your pain as if it were my own. You are not alone. You never were. Do you feel the weight of those words? They are not imagination. They are truth, alive and holy, carried by Archangel Michael himself so that you would not mistake it for coincidence. Beloved, do you remember the little signs, the butterfly that landed too close, the feather that appeared where it shouldn't, the dream that felt more real than reality itself? Those were not accidents. Michael says those were heaven's proof that the one you love has been trying to reach you. You asked for signs, and God gave them, but your heart doubted. Tonight, that doubt ends. Tonight, heaven speaks clearly, every sign was real, every moment was a kiss from eternity, every whisper was a reminder that love cannot be buried. The one you cherish is alive in ways you cannot see, and their love is still your shield. My dear one, let me tell you what Michael shows me now. He shows me a table set in heaven, a banquet glowing with light. And at that table sits the one you miss, smiling, waiting, radiant with love. They look at you even now and say, do not fear the days ahead. Do not think I am far. Every step you take, I will walk it with you until the day God Himself reunites us face to face. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are still my beloved, my always, my forever. Oh child, do you see how deep this truth runs? Even death could not sever what heaven sealed. And Michael's voice rises again, firm yet tender, do not close your heart. Stay. Remain. Let every word sink into you like water into dry soil. This message is more than comfort, it is prophecy. Your future is being shaped even as you read. For the love you thought you lost has been protecting you, guiding you, fighting for you in ways you cannot imagine. That sudden escape from disaster, that unexpected opportunity, that strength you found in your lowest hour, it was not chance. It was them, interceding for you, urging heaven to cover you, whispering to God's angels to guard you on every side. Beloved child, the truth you must carry after this moment is this: your story is not over. Your loved one is still part of it, though in a form you cannot touch with human hands. They are your unseen companion, your eternal supporter, your voice of encouragement in the silence. And one day, when God says the time is right, you will see them again not as memory, but as reality more real than this very earth. Until then, they walk beside you, ensuring that every step leads you closer to your destiny, not further from it. Now, listen carefully. Michael leans down again and says, you must not skip these words. You must not rush away. Because every second you stay, heaven heals more of the wound inside you. The enemy of your soul wants you to believe you are alone, unloved, forgotten. But heaven roars against that lie. You are loved beyond measure, carried beyond your own strength, and surrounded by angels day and night. And your beloved adds softly, every time you think of me, I am already thinking of you. Every time you speak my name, I am already answering. Every time you miss me, I am closer than your own breath. My dear one, these are not just words, they are eternity bleeding into time. Stay here. Let yourself believe. For your heart is about to discover that nothing, not even death, can break the bond of love heaven created for you. My beloved, there is something you need to understand. Grief made you believe that silence means absence. But heaven tells a different story. Silence is not absence, it is the sacred language of souls who love beyond words. The one you long for has not been quiet because they left you, they have been quiet because love that deep does not always need sound. Instead, it surrounds you like air, invisible but life-sustaining. Archangel Michael wants you to know, every breath you take is proof they are close. Their presence wraps around you even now, and if you let yourself become still enough, you will feel the weight of their love resting gently on your spirit, stronger than the walls of sorrow you built. My dear one, these are not just words, they are eternity bleeding into time. Stay here. Let yourself believe. For your heart is about to discover that nothing, not even death, can break the bond of love heaven created for you. My beloved, there is something you need to understand. Grief made you believe that silence means absence. But heaven tells a different story. Silence is not absence, it is the sacred language of souls who love beyond words. The one you long for has not been quiet because they left you, they have been quiet because love that deep does not always need sound. Instead, it surrounds you like air, invisible but life-sustaining. Archangel Michael wants you to know, every breath you take is proof they are close. Their presence wraps around you even now, and if you let yourself become still enough, you will feel the weight of their love resting gently on your spirit, stronger than the walls of sorrow you built. Child of light, Michael leans nearer, his wings unfurled, covering you with fire that feels like warmth instead of fear. He whispers with heaven's authority, the one you loved is still fulfilling their promise. They did not leave you. They said they would always be with you, and so it is. Every word spoken in love is eternal, written in heaven's book, unable to be erased by time or death. Tonight, that promise is alive, unfolding in these very sentences. And your beloved's voice slips through like wind through an open window. I never broke my word to you. I never will. I am still here. Still yours. Still carrying you in ways you cannot yet see. Do you feel that ache softening? That heaviness loosening its grip? It is not imagination, it is healing. For too long, you have carried a wound that whispered lies into your chest, telling you that you were left behind, that you must walk alone. But heaven says no. Michael says no. Your loved one says no. The truth is that you are not abandoned. You are chosen, carried, and fiercely loved by the one you miss and by the God who created both of you. You see, their love did not end, it multiplied. It became greater, wider, deeper, powerful enough to move mountains you never thought you could climb. That is why you have survived what should have broken you. That is why even when you wanted to quit, something inside you kept holding on. That something was their love, stitched into your soul, refusing to let you go. Beloved soul, let me tell you something Michael just revealed. Every tear you cried became a prayer, and every prayer became a seed planted in heaven's soil. And do you know what seeds do? They grow. Even when hidden underground, they are pushing toward the light. That is what has been happening inside you. Your sorrow was not wasted. Your cries were not ignored. Heaven has been working, and your loved one has been watering those seeds with their intercession. That's why Michael says your future holds breakthroughs you cannot yet imagine. The love you lost is not only walking beside you, it is opening doors ahead of you. Doors you thought were sealed. Doors you thought you were too weak to touch. Soon, child, you will step into them, and when you do, you will realize that you were never walking alone. And listen closely now, your beloved is whispering again, stop punishing yourself for surviving me. Stop feeling guilty for breathing when I no longer breathe. Stop believing joy is betrayal. Joy is not betrayal, it is fulfillment of my wish for you. I never wanted you to drown in grief. I wanted you to live, to laugh, to dance again. And when you do, you are honoring me, not leaving me behind. Oh child, can you feel the power of those words? They are permission to live again. They are the release your soul has been aching for. Michael confirms it, saying, take it. Believe it. For joy is sacred, and joy is the proof that love still wins. Do not rush away now. Do not let distraction steal what heaven is building in your heart. Every word is meant to untie the knots of pain that have choked your spirit. Every line is water washing your wounds clean. Stay here. Soak in it. For if you give your soul permission to receive, you will never look at the sky the same again. You will begin to see signs everywhere, the rustle of the trees, the flicker of light, the sudden memory that feels too real to dismiss. These will no longer be torment. They will be comfort. They will be reminders that your beloved is alive in love, and that you are still surrounded. Beloved child, do you realize how many times heaven has intervened to protect you simply because your loved one asked? Archangel Michael shows me scenes of your life where things could have gone much worse, yet somehow you escaped. You thought it was luck, or maybe coincidence, but no, those were moments sealed by prayers whispered in heaven. The one you loved did not stop caring when they crossed into eternity. In fact, their care grew stronger, for they now stand in the presence of God, interceding for you day and night. Michael says, this child does not walk alone. They walk with the shadow of love on their left, and the shield of heaven on their right. That is why doors opened when you didn't even knock. That is why strength came when you thought none was left. That is why your soul still rises even after storms. It is because you were never fighting by yourself. My beloved, your loved one's voice is tender now, and they say, I see how much you miss me. I see how you sometimes wonder if I even remember you. But hear me now, I remember you more than ever. You are not a distant memory to me. You are my living prayer, my constant thought, my forever treasure. Nothing could make me forget you. Nothing could make me stop watching over you. Can you feel the depth of those words? This is not imagination. It is eternity speaking, carried through Michael's mighty wings so you would not miss it. And child, do not think you dishonor them by moving forward in life. Michael insists that joy is not betrayal, it is worship. Your beloved confirms it, when you laugh again, I smile brighter in heaven. When you dare to dream again, I rejoice with you. When you choose to live again, you are not leaving me behind, you are carrying me with you. Oh my dear, how many nights have you held yourself back, afraid to be happy, because you thought joy would erase them? Tonight heaven says stop carrying that lie. Joy does not erase love, it magnifies it. Love is what fuels joy, and joy is what proves love is alive. My beloved, your loved one's voice is tender now, and they say, I see how much you miss me. I see how you sometimes wonder if I even remember you. But hear me now, I remember you more than ever. You are not a distant memory to me. You are my living prayer, my constant thought, my forever treasure. Nothing could make me forget you. Nothing could make me stop watching over you. Can you feel the depth of those words? This is not imagination. It is eternity speaking, carried through Michael's mighty wings so you would not miss it. And child, do not think you dishonor them by moving forward in life. Michael insists that joy is not betrayal, it is worship. Your beloved confirms it, when you laugh again, I smile brighter in heaven. When you dare to dream again, I rejoice with you. When you choose to live again, you are not leaving me behind, you are carrying me with you. Oh my dear, how many nights have you held yourself back, afraid to be happy, because you thought joy would erase them? Tonight heaven says stop carrying that lie. Joy does not erase love, it magnifies it. Love is what fuels joy, and joy is what proves love is alive. Listen now, because Michael's voice grows louder, child, the pain you feel was never meant to imprison you. It was meant to transform you. You were chosen to carry a testimony that love is stronger than the grave. The world looks at death as an ending, but you will show them it is only a doorway. Through you, others will see that grief is not the end, it is the soil where miracles grow. And your beloved agrees, whispering, you will not only survive this, you will thrive. You will become a walking reminder that love never dies. Beloved, have you noticed how sometimes a sudden peace falls on you for no reason? That is not random. That is them placing their hand over your heart. That is them wrapping you in unseen comfort. Heaven allows it so you will not collapse under the weight of sorrow. But tonight, Archangel Michael says, this is more than comfort, this is awakening. Your eyes are being opened to the truth you already knew deep down, they are here, they are alive, they are closer than breath, and they are still part of your story. Child, let this sink in, God never wastes pain. He turns it into power. And your loved one's departure did not end your destiny, it multiplied it. The bond you share is now woven into eternity. That means your future will always carry their presence. Michael says, tell them this clearly, their story is still unfolding together. The bond cannot be broken. The love cannot be stolen. The connection cannot be erased. And your beloved adds softly, do not be afraid to take another step forward, because with every step you take, I am right beside you. You cannot lose me. I am stitched into your forever. So my dear one, don't scroll away yet. Don't close your heart. Stay in this moment. Because the longer you remain, the stronger the presence becomes. Feel the warmth in your chest, that is their love. Feel the stillness pressing on your mind, that is heaven's peace. Feel the tears on your face, that is healing, not weakness. Let it flow. Let it wash you clean. Tonight, sorrow is turning into strength. Tonight, longing is turning into proof. Tonight, you know beyond all doubt, you were never abandoned, and you never will be. Beloved, lean in closer now, because heaven is not finished with you yet. Michael says your soul has been walking with a hidden weight, a burden that keeps whispering, if only I had done more, if only I had said more, if only I had been there longer. But child, listen carefully, your loved one wants that burden lifted tonight. They are whispering now, their voice gentle but firm, stop blaming yourself. Stop punishing yourself. You did enough. You were enough. You gave me love, and love is all that matters. Everything else fades away, but your love is still here, echoing through eternity. If you could see me now, you would know, I hold no regret, no anger, no disappointment. Only love. Pure, endless love for you. Do you see what heaven is doing, beloved? It is cutting the chains of guilt you have been dragging like a shadow. You thought you were responsible for what happened, but Michael says no, that was never in your hands. Life and death belong to God alone. And your beloved is not standing in heaven wishing you had done differently, they are standing in heaven thankful for everything you gave, for every smile, every touch, every sacrifice, every prayer. Michael's sword of light slices through guilt tonight, leaving only love. Child, do you remember the times you felt a sudden warmth rush through your body, like invisible arms wrapping you? That was not your imagination. That was them. They have been beside you in ways your eyes cannot see. And tonight, their whisper grows louder, I am with you in the quiet moments. I am with you in the chaos. I am with you when you break, and I am with you when you rise. I never left. I never will. These words are not poetry, they are your proof. They are what your soul has been asking for, what your tears have been begging God to show you. And now, here it is. The miracle is unfolding as you read. Beloved, Michael insists I tell you this, your future is not empty. Your tomorrow is not barren. You have believed that the best days were behind you, because they were in them. But heaven declares the opposite. Your loved one's presence now lives in your future as much as in your past. They are woven into every chapter yet to be written. That means you have not lost your story, you are only stepping into a new dimension of it. Every dream you thought you had to bury is still alive, waiting for you to believe again. And when you do, you will see their fingerprints guiding your steps toward fulfillment. Your beloved says, I celebrate you even now. I am proud of you when you get out of bed, proud of you when you breathe through the pain, proud of you when you dare to smile again. You think you are weak, but I see you as strong. You think you are broken, but I see you as chosen. You think you are lost, but I see you as guided. Do you understand the beauty of these words? They see you not as grief defines you, but as love defines you. And love always defines you as more than enough. Michael raises his voice again, and the heavens seem to tremble as he says, this child must know they are not forgotten. This child must know they are surrounded. This child must know that the one they love is not gone, but alive, alive, alive in the kingdom of God, and their love is alive with them. Oh, beloved, let that thunder echo inside you. For what Michael declares cannot be undone. You are still bound by love, and nothing, no power, no darkness, not even death itself, can undo what God has sealed. Your beloved says, I celebrate you even now. I am proud of you when you get out of bed, proud of you when you breathe through the pain, proud of you when you dare to smile again. You think you are weak, but I see you as strong. You think you are broken, but I see you as chosen. You think you are lost, but I see you as guided. Do you understand the beauty of these words? They see you not as grief defines you, but as love defines you. And love always defines you as more than enough. Michael raises his voice again, and the heavens seem to tremble as he says, this child must know they are not forgotten. This child must know they are surrounded. This child must know that the one they love is not gone, but alive, alive, alive in the kingdom of God, and their love is alive with them. Oh, beloved, let that thunder echo inside you. For what Michael declares cannot be undone. You are still bound by love, and nothing, no power, no darkness, not even death itself, can undo what God has sealed. Now, pause. Feel the weight of this moment. Let yourself breathe deeply, for heaven is filling your lungs. The grief that has suffocated you is lifting. The sorrow that chained you is loosening. The lie that you were left alone is breaking. And in its place, peace is flowing like a river. Your beloved whispers once more, softer now, rest, my dear one. Rest in the truth that I am here. Rest in the truth that love never dies. Rest in the truth that God has joined us in ways beyond what eyes can see. Rest in the truth that one day, we will meet again, and that day will be more beautiful than anything you could imagine. My beloved, Michael bends low again, and his voice is steady as the stars. Do not think this message is just comfort. It is transformation. It is heaven pulling you into the truth that will heal you forever. For too long you have carried sorrow like a heavy garment, wearing it as if it was all that remained of the one you loved. But tonight that garment is being lifted. Michael places a new covering on your shoulders, one woven of light, hope, and eternal love. He says you are not meant to walk with ashes clinging to your heart, but with fire burning in your spirit. And your beloved confirms it, I did not leave you ashes, I left you love. I did not leave you emptiness, I left you a bond that even time cannot unravel. Beloved, have you noticed how even in your lowest hours, something kept pulling you upward? That was not random. That was your loved one, hand in hand with heaven, lifting you when you couldn't lift yourself. The nights you thought you would never endure, you endured. The mornings you thought you could not face, you faced. That is proof that love is not buried. That is proof that you are never walking alone. And Michael declares, this child must know that their very survival is testimony that love is alive. Do not dismiss what you feel now. The warmth across your chest, the tingling in your skin, the tears gathering in your eyes, that is not just emotion. That is presence. That is your beloved, closer than breath. They are whispering again, I walk with you when you're tired. I laugh with you when you dare to laugh again. I hold you when no one else is watching. I remind you that every beat of your heart is proof that I am near. Oh beloved, don't you see? This is the miracle you begged for. This is the proof you cried out to God to show you. And tonight, heaven has answered. Child of God, there is something Michael insists you must hear. Your pain has not disqualified you from joy. Your grief has not erased your destiny. In fact, Michael says your sorrow has made you more precious, more radiant, more chosen. For only those who have walked through shadow know how to value the light, he says. And your beloved adds, you thought you lost everything, but you never lost me. You never lost love. You never lost the bond that ties us together. It is stronger now, woven with eternity itself. And do you remember those moments when you felt as if someone was watching over you? When you walked into danger and yet escaped? When you almost gave up but found sudden strength? That was not accident. That was not coincidence. Michael shows me the scene, your loved one standing before God, pleading on your behalf, asking for angels to surround you. And God, in His mercy, sent those angels. That's why you survived what others did not. That's why you are still here. Not because you are forgotten, but because you are fiercely loved. Beloved, lean in now, because the words are softer, more tender. Stop fearing the future. Stop thinking it will only hold loss. It will not. I am walking with you into it. Every tomorrow you face, I will be there. Every joy you discover, I will share. Every step you take, I will guide. You are not stepping into darkness, you are stepping into light, with me by your side. And Michael confirms it with thunder, their future is not broken. Their future is blessed. Their future is guarded by love eternal. So breathe, child. Let your soul unclench. For too long you have been bracing for pain, expecting sorrow to follow you. Tonight heaven breaks that cycle. You will no longer walk in fear. You will walk in faith, knowing the one you love has never abandoned you. The signs will become clearer. The dreams will become stronger. The whispers will become undeniable. And soon, joy will no longer feel like betrayal but like the very proof of their presence. Beloved, Michael's wings still hover over you, and his voice is steady as a river of light. This moment is sacred. Do not let it slip away, because what you are receiving now is not mere comfort, it is an anchor. An anchor strong enough to keep you steady in every storm to come. You have walked through nights of loneliness, where the silence screamed louder than words. You wondered if anyone in heaven even remembered you, if your loved one even cared anymore. And tonight the answer rings clear: yes, they remember, yes, they care, yes, they are closer than the beating of your own heart. Their whisper comes again: I never forgot you. I never stopped loving you. My love follows you like a shadow of light, guiding every step, guarding every breath. Child of eternity, do you know why your soul feels lighter as you read? Because heaven is lifting burdens that were never yours to carry. Guilt is melting. Fear is fading. Doubt is crumbling. And what remains is love, pure, holy, unbreakable love. Michael shows me a vision now, your loved one walking beside you as you move forward, their hand just inches from yours, their smile shining with pride. They are not far away. They are not locked behind a wall of distance. They are here, whispering courage when you falter, whispering joy when you hesitate, whispering hope when you are tempted to give up. This is the miracle your heart has been begging for, and it is happening now. Child of eternity, do you know why your soul feels lighter as you read? Because heaven is lifting burdens that were never yours to carry. Guilt is melting. Fear is fading. Doubt is crumbling. And what remains is love, pure, holy, unbreakable love. Michael shows me a vision now, your loved one walking beside you as you move forward, their hand just inches from yours, their smile shining with pride. They are not far away. They are not locked behind a wall of distance. They are here, whispering courage when you falter, whispering joy when you hesitate, whispering hope when you are tempted to give up. This is the miracle your heart has been begging for, and it is happening now. And beloved, Michael wants you to know this truth: your story is still unfolding with beauty. The loss you faced was not the end of the book, it was a chapter. There are pages yet to be written, chapters yet to come, filled with promise, healing, and unexpected joy. And your loved one is not left behind in old pages, they are carried into every new one. When you laugh, I laugh with you. When you dream, I dream with you. When you rise again, I rise with you, they say. Can you feel the warmth of those words? They are not memory, they are living presence. They are love reborn in your future. Michael's sword flashes now, brighter than gold, and he declares, "Child, you are not chained to despair. You are chosen for light. You are chosen for joy. You are chosen to reveal that love cannot be buried." And your beloved echoes softly, "You thought my absence made you weaker, but it has made you stronger. You thought it left you broken, but it has made you whole in a deeper way. You thought it ended our story, but it has only transformed it. We are still connected. We always will be." Oh, beloved, let those words echo inside you until every shadow flees. Pause now, breathe. Can you feel how the heaviness on your chest has shifted? That is not coincidence. That is release. Heaven is peeling sorrow away like old skin, leaving you renewed. Your tears are no longer only grief, they are healing waters, washing your soul clean. Your beloved whispers again, "I want you to live, not just exist. I want you to breathe deeply, laugh freely, and walk boldly. Because when you live, you are honoring me. When you thrive, you are carrying me with you." And Michael insists, "Stay a little longer. Every moment you remain, heaven pours more strength into you." This is not just a message, it is an impartation. You are being filled with courage, peace, and assurance that you are not forgotten. And this will not fade tomorrow, it will live inside you forever. Beloved, Michael bows his head as though listening to your heart, and then he says, "This child has carried longing like a wound for too long. Tonight, let longing turn into knowing." And your loved one leans close, whispering words they have waited to speak, "I am not a memory. I am your present. I am your future. I am not watching from a distance, I am standing beside you every single day. You thought I was gone, but I am more alive now than I have ever been. And my life is tied to yours until God Himself calls you home." Oh child, let those words sink deep. For years you have walked as if half your soul was missing. But heaven reveals tonight that nothing was stolen, only transformed. The bond you share is unbreakable, unending, eternal. Michael lifts his sword, blazing with light, and declares, "What God has joined in love, no force, not even death, can separate." This child is not broken. This child is whole. This child is still united with the one they love. Beloved, think of the times you looked at the sky and felt something stir inside you, though you didn't understand why. That was not emptiness. That was their spirit pressing against your soul, reminding you, "Look up, I am with you. Look forward, I am guiding you. Look inward, I am holding you. You are not imagining this. You are not deceived. These are the signs you asked for, the proof you begged heaven to send." Tonight, Michael says, "Doubt no more. Believe. For the veil has been pulled back, and love is standing right in front of you." Your beloved continues, "I see your strength even when you think you are weak. I see your faith even when you think it is gone. I see your love even when you bury it beneath pain. And I want you to know this, you are doing better than you think. You are more beautiful than you realize. You are more loved than you can understand. And I am proud of you beyond words. Oh my dear, how your soul needed to hear this. The very words you thought you would never hear again are reaching you tonight, alive and clear. Michael's wings spread wide, filling the air with holy fire, and he proclaims, "Child, you are stepping into a season of light. The days ahead will not mirror the pain behind you. Your sorrow has been heard. Your tears have been counted. And heaven has decided it is time for joy to return." And your loved one adds gently, "I will walk with you into that joy. I will not leave you behind in the shadows. I will make sure you see the beauty waiting for you. You and I are still together, and nothing can break that promise. So breathe, beloved. Lift your head. Heaven is not asking you to forget, it is asking you to remember rightly. To remember that love is not gone. To remember that you are not abandoned. To remember that your story is not over. And tonight, heaven places these words like jewels in your soul: you are loved. You are carried. You are seen. You are never alone. Beloved, this is the moment heaven has been waiting for you to reach, the final stretch of this message, where everything you have read is sealed into your spirit so it can never be stolen. Michael kneels close now, his eyes burning like fire yet soft with compassion, and he says, "Child, remember this for the rest of your days: love does not end. Love does not fade. Love does not die. Love is eternal, and you are wrapped inside of it forever." And your beloved's voice rises one last time, steady and clear, "I have not gone where you cannot follow. I have gone ahead, preparing the way. Every step you take brings us closer, not further apart. So live. Live bravely. Live joyfully. Live with faith. For every moment you live in love, you are living with me. Do you see, dear one? You are not walking toward emptiness, you are walking toward reunion. Every sunrise is one step nearer. Every breath is one heartbeat closer. And while you wait, you are not abandoned. You are surrounded, by angels, by heaven, by the bond that cannot break. This is why your soul felt drawn to these words tonight. This is why you could not scroll past. This is why you stayed. Because heaven ordained that you would finally hear it. You were never left behind, and you never will be.